Just James! Back, all is true to my word. I hear my name. I hear any insinuation about my kids, about my part-time parenting or 50-50 parenting. It's in your mouth. Your dad doesn't support dance. I drop a video, but I gotta say, Lily, this was mild, and so I'm just gonna drop you a mild reminder. It's not your choice to make. You write dad, you talk about the hindrance of this and that. That is not your choice to make. If you want to put it on the internet, if it doesn't pass by me, you cannot make that choice if you and I are co-parenting on the kids. We have a case now that it's going, and I'm gonna tell you this. I love to put my issues on the internet. I have a good feeling about this case, and that's why this week I'm now with my kids, and it doesn't matter because, like I said, so this is not going to be one video for 3. It's gonna be one for one video. And it's just this one video about why I do not support dance and gymnastics. I have to put my daughter through this, and this USB has the diary of a yellow, mad Asian girl. A lot of it. So all this are just ready to be edited here and go on internet. So once again, my threats are not threats, but it's just a parental plan. If it has to do with anything that co-parenting, go back to your kissing videos and making babies and being happy. That is cool. But if it has to do anything with my kids that touches me in any remote way, then here we go. This is 1 terabyte, and half of it is full of those. And we don't want everything on the internet. I mean, there's so much out there, and I know you probably don't care, but I got so much more that if you think I got a jugular vein, there's so much more here that you've said that is still just waiting for that space. So do the right thing. If it has to do with anything parental, your passport boy is good. Maybe buy Dasumi another pair of shoes. She has a year-old shoes that kind of, doesn't fit her no more. Do those kind of stuff, the present, and be glamorous, because it's not that when I talk about you guys, then I'm jealous. But yeah, so we have that case, and we have another case. So 2 cases, and the outcomes are pretty cool. And I know you guys are adulting. You don't put your stuff on the internet, but I do. Because I know I do it before and after. That way we compare the results, because me, I'm just an idiot. Yo, if you're going to do dance, it's 50-50 custody. Be happy with your week and rock and roll. And you know the rules. If you want to do any parental stuff on dance and gymnastics, you know what to do. And it's not your way anymore. That's why the leashes are off. So do the right thing. And if you want to put it on your week and support it on your week, and keep the dad aspect part out of why that. Because that's not your take on my girls. As long as I'm there, it's always going to be like that. So can I take them after that, February 4th? Yuri want to stop doing gymnastics. Will that help you now transition? What? She said she want to stop doing gymnastics. So does that mean... No, Yuri just said she wants to stop doing gymnastics.
Yeah, you don't even care anything, so why do you care?
Yuri, do you want to stop? Do you say you want to stop doing gymnastics?
Yeah, but I want to finish it, but I want to finish the year and stuff, but I feel like it's too much work.
Yeah, you can take a break in anything whenever you want. If you even want to take a break on dance, take a break, girl. Okay, enjoy your childhood. Did you say that because mommy and daddy were talking? You just felt like you want to take a break? Yeah. Thank you. Your body can only take so much.
I was unhappy from the very beginning.
Yeah, that's why you cheated from the very beginning.
Yeah, but if I'm happy, I wouldn't cheat.
But it's mysterious because from the very beginning, when you're deeply, quote unquote, in love, showing the world your love, is when you're very happy cheating, and then cheating again.
Maybe I was not happy even at the time.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's why I'm saying you don't know me.
Yeah, exactly. And that's why for me, that's why.
So that's why you don't know me, so you can't give me any advice.
No, I'm just saying the facts that happen.
You have victim mentality.
So when you're sleeping with your ex-boyfriend, I had a victim mentality. Or when I was out working in the army and you're cheating with another man, I had a victim mentality.
So that, yeah.
And then you're...
Revenge.
Yeah. And that's why you waited for.
Victim mentality.
And so you had to revenge.
Very much.
Mm.
Yeah. Yeah, victim mentality.
Yeah, like I said, like I always told you, you get what you sow, you reap what you sow.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care. You think I care?
Yeah, you did. That's why you waited. You're waiting to get to a better place.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Of course.
Yeah, so who's the victim?
What are you talking about? Yeah.
Who's
I waited.
Yeah, so don't be like oh, the way you treated me. No, nobody treated you in a way.
Treated me.
You deserve whatever treatment you got.
Oh.
Period. You deserve that. You even got better, for what you did, you got better. Yeah, because if you can recall, this ring flew off my hand a long time ago. Long time ago.
What?
My wedding ring was pointless a long time ago, even before you moved to China. You remember that. You know that.
You think I care? Why do you?
But you always scared all that. Now I'm just saying.
What are you What are you talking about? Like why you?
I'm just saying, don't be playing victim mentality. Okay.
I'm not.
That the way you treated me, nobody treated you. Just got what you deserve. That's it.
Okay.
A little better, actually.
I don't care.
Yeah, but those teachings will come. Yeah, they will come.
Yeah, whatever.
They'll also know. Trying to say, oh, daddy is a cheater, daddy did this, daddy did that because of this woman. No, woman, you did all to yourself. You even say, oh, sometimes I sabotage myself. How do you sabotage yourself going and cheating with another man? What kind of sabotage is that? Self-sabotage? Or horny sabotage? Or you didn't know what was going on? Claiming, oh, the way you've treated me on the videos, I just wanted to show the world our love. Showing the world our love, even before you started showing the world your love, you're out cheating?
I don't care. Whatever that you say.
It hits home.
I guess
Real
you
bad.
really you're so salty.
Oh yeah, I was. That's why my ring came off from day one. I've been salty for a long time. But I
care? You think I care?
No, I cared. That's
You
why
think I care?
I was salty and
You
I was.
think I care?
I know you didn't.
You
That's
think I care? I don't.
yeah. Then
Look at me.
That's
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't care about you.
yeah.
So yeah, just
Yeah.
keep being salty and keep like.
No,
yeah,
I'm not being
like,
salty. I'm just stating
child-
facts.
or whatever, like yeah, keep like.
No,
running
it's not
your mouth.
childish.
Keep running your mouth.
I am.
Keep running your mouth.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay. You think I care?
No, I'm not salty. I'm just letting, because you're like, oh, like the way I treated you, girl. I treated you. I treated you better than a cheater would have been treated, or an instigator would have been treated. Yeah, you care about my money, though, right? You want it so much. Man, I'm so excited for this money. You stop working YouTube and doing teaching underground so that you can come back for more support. I'm so that's the best reality wake up call that I'm waiting on you. Like, you'll know the face of poverty. You better find you a man that will support you. Like that, whatever you said yesterday, that you're going to start teaching under the table. That way you can come for child support. You and me will never, and we've never agreed.
I mean, of course, it's a lot. I know that, but it's just something that, like, I know, like, experience can be sometimes can really, like, even like me. Yes, I don't do any piano anymore. I don't do figure skating, but like those experience, it always go with me. Sometimes, like, I wish we had more. We sit down and we like got on the same page and like. You also supported, but like for you, family time was more important.
But even with experience,
we had a
you were
really good experience.
you were talking about withdrawing
had a
Yuri
really good
from.
relationship, and then really good communication. We would have actually gone through a lot better, but we just.
I mean, you just talked about homeschooling Yuri. You talked about Yuri's problems at school,
Yeah.
and you wanted to
Yeah, I
from
know,
my
but
perspective, even
I-
if we had a relationship, I can tell you point blank, you are really influencing this girl's life in an extreme way, which is really bad for them. It's not the best. I would say that, and that's what.
For you, like the way you grew up is different.
It's not about how I grew. Yeah, of course.
And the way I grew up.
And for you, you are pushing them in the way you grew up, and that's what you know.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
But also, I think that it's very great. And how I grew up, I loved it. And then they like.
Oh, you loved it. I mean, I've been with you for years. I've heard about how you talked about your piano and how you talked about your figures. Maybe you might have forgotten the regrets and how you hated it. But now here you are.
I never hated it.
I mean, I'm just saying what you've told me. And I'm even saying what you've told me about my own girls. Like Yuri will end up being gay. Or when Dasomi was the best dancer, but now Dasomi cannot dance. I mean, Dasomi is not being pushed. You don't see yourself on the mirror, and that's why two-point perspective is important. When Yuri was so rigid like a box, and you were talking about no flow, no whatever thing they call him in that, Dasomi was the champion, not so long ago. But now Dasomi is not the champion anymore, so Yuri is now the champion.
Because obviously you don't want kids to do anything.
No.
Yeah,
This is not me. This is
cut
you.
down a lot of stuff.
This is your observation from your own two kids, from Yuri and Dasomi. You've talked about how Dasomi is girly and how Yuri is boyish and how you're not going to be surprised if you end up being gay. And also, even in the dancing aspect, Dasomi was the star. Dasomi had the move, the figure. And, you condemned Yuri that Yuri could never dance. You don't remember that? We had this conversation? How Yuri would never dance?
Sometimes, I observe and then I say things, but it's not like.
So you just say it for the heck of it?
I observe things and then I talk about things.
Yeah, of course. But so what? But anyway, and so.
I don't understand why you crucifying me
No, I'm not crucifying.
Nail on me
No.
You said this and then that's forever.
No, and that's not what I'm saying.
My mind,
Yes.
I can change what I think.
Yes.
And
we all
at
change.
Moments, I felt that way. I said it, but don't say it that's gonna be forever and that's what you've been thinking. That's what you are gonna think all the time. No.
Yeah, but just what I'm saying from your own kid's perspective, even that kind of talk, it's really detrimental. Even for me as a father to hear you say, "Oh, my kid is gonna turn up gay," or "This kid is better than that," and I mean, anyway, and all the pressure that has piled, and I guess, from what I see Yuri is a person who will never want to disappoint you. And Yuri is a person who wants to impress you. And so Yuri will do whatever it takes to impress you. Dasomi is not that way. She'll never impress you. She'll never want to impress you. She's her own person. And so you have taken that advantage, and that's why you've piled the pressure on Yuri. And that's why you guys correlate, because you enjoy to see her do this stuff because you get impressed. But Dasomi used to, when she started, she was kind of like that, and you could see that. But then she's developed into her own person, and that impressions are going on. And you've seen you withdrawing, and so it's back and forth. You and I, we will never agree. The way you think about your kids and what you want for them, to me, in my eyes, it's not realistic. But it's not that we are crucifying each other. It's about that balance, the balance in life. Because for you, for the kids have never been there, but apparently things have been working miraculously, and now things that you own, and the balance in life, and even if we were the achievement of this thing, because you might want to say, "Oh, I built you." You never built me, or you supported me. Then how did you support me if all this time you're scheming? And it's all about compliments or support each other. Like there's a lot of hypocrisy that's going on here.
Yeah, it's been,
yeah. And so. Yeah, in exact 3 years, there's a lot of hypocrisy.
Like really, really exact? Yeah. Like really.
Oh, to be exact, 3 years.
Really. Like when I made up my mind, when I take out my wedding ring, that was a year ago.
Okay, and so, anyway, your timeline are all jacked. I mean, I've had 4 years, I've had 12, and I've had all the...
It doesn't matter. It's been like piling, and then when I finally...
And that's fine. So my point here,
that was
ring has never. I took out my ring on my first year of marriage, my very first month.
And then when you also said that,
Yeah, and for you, and you know, that's the most intriguing thing. You know, you base
Like
your.
the way you, like the things that you said is so irreversible. It's
Yeah,
like,
it is. Like it's been irreversible for me to put this ring, but it's not like so. You know, everything.
So no, I cannot like. So that's why.
No, we are not
I
talking
cannot
about
do
being
you.
together,
Like,
and that's
like,
not the
I
problem.
cannot. So
It's not about
please,
symbolism.
Like, just, like don't.
No,
Like,
yeah. We are talking about the kids. You know, you're talking about your rings.
Said, okay.
Yeah, okay. And
Okay,
if you're
so
talking
that-
about my ring and you're talking about your ring has never been symbolic. I mean, you slept with somebody else wearing your ring. So where's the symbolism?
That's it.
You know, you were flirting. When I was gaining you citizenship to even give you this comfortable life, you were busy cheating with somebody. You know, when I was toiling hard to gain everything we have, and you had your ring. And at that time, I never thought, you know, all these years, I never thought about cheating or flirting with any other person. But you were doing all this stuff, okay? Yeah, you did all this stuff. The first month of our marriage, you're already in your ex-boyfriend's bed with your wedding. So if you tell me,
You know what?
yeah, so don't tell me about the symbolism of a wedding ring. Because you are wearing your wedding ring.
I'm just
Yeah.
done.
Yeah. No, because you hate reality. I mean, you're basing your symbolism on stuff that don't matter. First month,
I'm done.
right after honeymoon, you're sleeping with somebody else with your wedding ring. And you're telling me a year ago,
Okay,
no, it doesn't matter.
Okay, I don't care.
Yeah. And so you never cared. So, you know, you were waiting for you to be in a better place. And now you're, and even now, I mean, I can tell you, you should pay my kids, you know. I mean, I'd wish my kids to be off YouTube because you're going to, the way you're affecting their life, you've already affected their life big time in public. So if you can stop that, that would be great. But that's what I wanted to say. I don't want to break these kids up because I know it's going to happen. You know, it's going to happen, this favoritism.
I can stop and then I can even charge you more.
Yeah, then stop and charge me more. I'd love my kids off, yeah.
Okay.
Because then you can keep being lazy and let's see if that charging me more would even give you more money.
Take it to court and then
So you see, and that's the laziness that you're talking about. Hey, when we first even moved to, were you the?
Basically, like, oh, don't use. Yeah, basically, you tell me not to.
No, I'm telling you not to exploit people.
I'm not exploiting.
You were.
Yeah, I'm not.
You've exploited even me. I should charge you.
Shut up and then just go to bed.
Yeah, you've exploited us as a family. You've exploited me, you know, to put your racial program, even though I've never agreed with it. You know, show the love, and you don't pay me, and now you're exploiting your kids. I think you do because that's why it's a because you can't make without exploitation that you're doing.
And then I know what I did, so
But you're still doing it. You're still going to exploit them.
you don't.
You know,
I don't care.
showing them on camp. But then when they become big, do you know what that's going to do to their lives? You don't think about that.
I don't care.
You
what
know.
you say.
But what I've always said, if you had some money, you say like, oh, even though I did this, this is the money. Yeah.
Making money for them, okay? So just
No, that's
stop
you have.
talking.
You're a teacher by profession, and like we talked about years ago, you can go take that exam.
Like, I don't care.
Oh, I was gonna finish the video, but I almost forgot the most important section. So I just want to let you know that my job as a parent is to love them. And loving them is not making sure that, how do I put this? Loving them is not making sure that they're always happy and always getting everything that they want. Loving them means raising them to be healthy, decent human beings who I would like to, and any other person would like to hang out, with them someday. Not putting them like, oh, your dad left you for Kenya and now you're crying. Or hiding hidden cameras when you go to a PTA, Teachers Parents Review, and yeah. And even now, like the Syracuse City Police, because I'm so famous with getting cops every day to go pick up my kids that I'm not getting for this week, even though we have an upcoming court date. So this is exciting. Maybe in America, we have different constitutional rights, and I'm excited how this is going to go. And Syracuse Police, here in Utah is, now they even know my kid's name. They know, Lily's number, like they know our numbers. I call 911. They're like, "Oh, is this James?" Like, okay, we are coming. Oh, okay, today we have other stuff, but we'll be there shortly because we are that famous. So Syracuse City Police, I'm saying thank you. I know we are taking much of your time, but June 6th, once this is resolved, will be probably better. You'll use those resources to other important places. Loving them does not mean like, oh, I'm gonna talk about my kids' divorce challenges. Like, constitutional rights. Like, yeah, they have no say in this. The kids don't. You and I are the people who does, and I'm excited how this is going to go. But ironically, I'm putting all this because, maybe to you that is loving them, like, oh, YouTube is so great, I'm gonna exploit my kids. That's always the word I've used. And so now I might just exploit your butt as you equally exploit my kids, So that's the irony. And that's the difference between you loving your girls and me loving my girls. But until they are adults, I am not their friend. We are not at the same level. You might be their best friend, but for me, I'm not their friend. You know what I am? I am the authority, and their opinion about me and yours too doesn't really matter. What I do is just care about their well-being. And I think if my kids love me 100%, then I don't know what other people think. If my girls were 100% in love with me or loving me, then I'm probably failing as a parent. But I'll leave that to you. If that's what digs or tickle you, I'll let you have it. Let them love you 100%. And like I say, the thing is, I spill it over here, and then after June 6th, it might really come against me. But they always say, he who laughs last laughs the best. And lastly, I just think if I had to make my 11-year-old be my best friend, I think that's hella weird. That would be so weird. Because I am a parent. If I need friends, I will go find friends within my age. They can be my friend, but I am the authority. And if I need that kind of best friend in my kids, boy, I'll stick with being a parent and go find, friends within my age group, maybe 42-year-old or less, that between. Don't put any dad on the caption or any parental stuff about my kids and talking about all that stuff, because if that happens, I'm never, ever going to carry any parental guilt, because as a parent, I do what's right for my kids. And if that was the case, then I guess even Tooth Fairy will be real. Or maybe the passport brother would not be as great of a father as he say it is. So, put my name, the dad caption, out of your mouth, and put my kids' parental engagement between you and me out of YouTube. Hope you remember that. If you still want to fight, see what? Just James is always here.